Good heebity beebity evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena Naxxramas action. How long till I stop saying Naxxramas? I should probably just stop saying that now, because really, in like 6 months' time, no one's going to be thinking like, "Ooh, it's Naxxramas Arenas." So yeah, it's just Hearthstone Arena action, but it is the Naxxramas era, and I think I will continue to call this the Naxxramas series, because that is a good way to mark when it all began. Neutrino Bambino is our first opponent. We get a pair of 6 drops, which is quite unlucky because this deck doesn't have that much endgame. Really, just those 2 plus mind control. But hopefully the mulligan will be better. Yeah, not so much. I mean, I have a 2 and a 3 drop, but these are not super great at establishing board presence because they have weak power and stuff. Now the Knife Juggler is a different story altogether. I would probably play this over the Unstable Ghoul on turn 2. Oh, Northstrike Clerk. I would have loved to play that last turn. Damn it. So, could I play the Ghoul here? Reason being, if it gets damaged, I could play it's more likely to get damaged and then be able to be healed by the Northstrike Cleric. You know what? No, we're just going to play the Knife Juggler. She has a Backstab or friggin' Coin SI Agent, and so be it. You know what? I should have played around Coin SI Agent. That happens to me so much. Whatever. She could have Backstab Daggered this thing anyway. She's going to coin into something too. Eek, that's a pretty good start for the opponent. Okie dokie. Well, as the old saying goes, you can't win them all. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough, folks. Backstab Coin Edwin. Yeah, I really wish I'd been second this time, huh? So that thing dies. Edwin gets damage for 2. The Northstrike Cleric, I could heal it for a card. I could get lucky and get a Shadow Word Death. Nope, she's going to Eviscerate without the combo just to stop me from getting cards, I guess. Blech. Well, ball sacks. That's all I gotta say to that. Ball sacks, ball sacks, ball sacks. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I probably should have played this, because that would deal 2 damage to this thing, and then Holy Nova would finish it off. Whatever. She gets me in the face. Oh my god, well played. Well, motherfucking played. Okay, let's heal up. Fire. Wow. Well, you know what? I mean, some days you just get a turn 3, 6/6 Edwin Van Cleef when you don't have Shadow Word Death in your hand, and that's just, ladies and gentlemen, that's just motherfucking life for you. Altogether, I really can't complain about my luck. Been lucky enough this run. Certainly have to be at, what is it, 7-0? So I'm not that upset. This is just kind of comical. Okay, so we're going to have Holy Nova, which will clear off most things. Unfortunately, not the Silver Moon Guardian. Unfortunately, not that. Ooh, Mass Dispel. Yeah. Yeah, I will play Mass Dispel here. And now, at the risk of telegraphing my hand a little bit, I'm thinking of running this guy into the Silver Moon Guardian. Just so I can Holy Nova next turn. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hit her in the face. Pass the turn. So next turn I can Holy Nova, Holy Smite, kill the Guardian. You know, I should have killed the 4/2. That would have been smart. Now I'm taking 4 damage, and that was, if she plays a Defender of Argus or a healer of some sort, I'm just totally boned. She probably figures I have Holy Nova by the way that I played. No, she's just giving me a Shade of Naxxramas. Wow. Well, okay. So that'll die to Holy Nova. She apparently did not think I had a Holy Nova for some strange reason. Thought Steal is cute, but we need to do Nova. Broink, doink, doink. Kill that off. So, she's got 4 cards. I have 3. I will get up a card if I can Thought Steal at some point. But she has the turn right now, and I'm low on health, so it's scary. I'd say she's got pretty good odds of winning. Oh, geez, that's bad. So that's 12 damage there. I can counter some of that with my hero ability, but she just put a lot of stuff onto the board. Damn, I don't have any more Holy Novas. Wish I had more than 1 Holy Nova. Shadow Madness wouldn't have been the worst thing either. Obviously, there's no time to Thought Steal. She can deal 9 damage to me. I'm down to 5 health. I mean, or 3 health. I could just die right here if she has 3 damage. Which is not altogether unlikely. There's nothing much I could Thought Steal either, except for Fan of Knives, but even that wouldn't quite solve the problem. Honestly, the best thing I could Thought Steal is an Ooze, but that's very unlikely. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, things are bad. Things are bad. Quite the comical game here. Master of Disguise and Edwin Van Cleef. You don't really see that too often. Wow, that's a pretty risky move, the Mad Bomber. Misses the Golem, unfortunately, and the Ringleader, which I feel like would have had to get one or two of those for me to really feel good about my odds of winning. Okay, so now I'm just in flat-out trouble because I'm down so low that even my healing isn't going to help me stay afloat. Soul Priest, well, that's definitely not what I need. So, yeah, we're going to Thought Steal. See if I get a kind of miracle cure for what ails me, and the answer is I don't think I am. No taunt here, and there's no healing, and there's no removal. I can freeze something for all my mana, but then her minions will kill me. So, yeah. That's that. Needed some taunt. Or for the opponent not to play a 6/6 on turn 3. Yeah. Whoa! I got the lost a game to bullshit blues. Okay, so I got unlucky in my Paladin arena a couple of times. Like, really grossly unlucky. And that was a pretty good instance of gross bad luck there. But again, I can't complain too much because I've been lucky enough, I think, with my draft. Now, I think in these games, all around, I've been, like, less lucky than in the Paladin games. When I was a Paladin, I had some really clutch top decks. Here, I felt like it's just been whatever order the cards come in is the order, and it's fine because my cards are better than the opponents and I play better. Except for that game. That game was bad. So once again, we have this choice of do you play the Unstable Ghoul or the Knife Juggler first. I don't know, for some reason there's a part of me that says play the Unstable Ghoul first. I don't know why that is. But we'll see what develops. Please just pass, thank you. Actually, hold on. When you're second with the coin, I think the Knife Juggler is the more sensible play. Especially on an empty board here. Have nothing, please. Ugh, Novice Engineer. So I'm in a bit of trouble here. I'm gonna do this. Let's just hope I get lucky and hit the Novice Engineer. Okay, I missed the Novice Engineer, so I'm taking a risk. I'm gonna hit her in the face. This is taunt, so she cannot Novice Engineer plus hero ability to kill my Knife Juggler. There are, of course, other things that she could do instead, but I'm just hoping she doesn't have a good answer. A 1/3 with taunt for 2 mana actually is pretty spectacular. I don't think she should have given away the Novice Engineer like that, to be totally honest with you. I don't think she should have. So what I'm going to do here is actually pretty straightforward. I mean, I could actually play the Cultist, but I'm going to go for the Northshire Cleric and draw a card. That just seems pretty logical. I messed up. I should have attacked first. Whoops, what was I thinking? I'm dumb. Well, crap. So we're going to kill the Imp Master. There's a risk now, which is if she kills this, my Knife Juggler does die. I should have healed the Knife Juggler after attacking at the Imp Master. That was very silly of me. Well, at least she spends half of her mana, and then the Northshire Cleric is going to be damaged then, so I can heal it and draw a card. Unless she has Arcane Missiles here? She does not. Alright, crap, I hate the idea of losing this Northshire Cleric. But you know what, we're going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to play Northshire Cleric, heal this, get 2 cards, and I'm just going to hope that the card advantage will catapult me sufficient. Oh, Holy Smite, wow, that's, okay, that turns, okay, there's a lucky top deck. So that really changes things. Now I don't go down a card losing the Northshire Cleric to the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I really wish I had Spectral Knight here, but next turn I could play one of my 3 drops. Yeah, this is a really awkward hand. For turn 5, it kind of sucks to have this. Can't do anything. Good. Fen Creeper is annoying here. I could shoot one of these and heal it for 2 more cards, but I have so many cards that would actually just be too many cards, I think. I'd have 8 cards at that point. Yeah, let's play the Cultist. And you know what? I'm feeling frisky tonight. We're going to play the Murloc Tidehunter, so as long as she doesn't have a Blizzard, I'm fine. And what else am I going to do with this thing? Might as well just throw it out there. So 1 Cleric goes down. Is she going to get a free secret? I doubt she'd play that if she didn't. She does get a free secret. Oh, of course. Of course, I'm concerned it's a mirror entity. I don't want her getting an Urgent Commander. That's for damn sure. Ah, Shadow Word Pain. Well, it's a little late, but I'm okay with it. It's a really good answer to Fen Creeper as long as it's not Counterspell or Spellbender. Okay, it's not those. It is a duplicate. Fair enough. Now we pop the Cultist. Who gets the health bonus? The little Murloc that could. Let's play the Acolytes. And ploink her a little bit. So she's going to get another Fen... Well, she's got 2 Fen Creepers, which is actually very annoying to deal with. But at least this little guy can run into one and then get healed for a card. She elects to freeze my Acolyte instead of playing a Fen Creeper. That is a very beguiling choice. I don't pretend to understand why she did that. But I'm not going to complain either. I'll just freeze her freezer. And swing. So now, because she didn't play a Fen Creeper, I got more damage through. And I have a 5/5, which will kill her Fen Creepers pretty easily. Didn't want to Shadow Word Death this thing. I feel like she might have something better at some point. Okay, Fireball is pretty good. Yes, this is a 6-mana minion, but still, it's not going on my face. And now that that happened, okay, now we'll go ahead and think about Shadow Word Death. So I could Shadow Word Death, or I could play the Argent Commander and get 2 more damage. Yeah, not exactly good. I'd have to throw these 2 minions away. Dark Iron Dwarf doesn't quite work either. Nor does this. So yeah, we'll just Shadow Word Death. A 6/6 with Taunt is a pretty good target. This is also a good time for Dark Iron Dwarf. So we'll buff the Acolyte, hit that, get a card. Swing for 2 more. So I'm really kind of nickel and diming her to death here. Getting 2 damage a turn is starting to add up. Card-wise, I'm doing okay. If she Flame Strikes, she'll have 5. I'll get a card here. I'll have 6. So long as she doesn't have back-to-back Flame Strikes, it should be good. Alright, so there's Fen Creeper number 1. She has another one in her hand still. She has some kind of removal spell. She doesn't know where to target. Frostbolt to kill the Northshire is a pretty smart move. Stops me from getting cards. And she pings off the Acolyte, giving me a card. All's fair, all's fair. Mass Dispel is intriguing. I think what I'd rather do, though, is play a Twilight Drake before it gets bad. Hit that. Heal it so it doesn't die. Holy Smite this thing. I could use the Rifleman and the Murloc instead. No, I'm gonna Holy Smite, though. Plank her face. This will survive Flame Strike. I'm still ahead on cards. I have a card cycle here and a Silence, which might come in handy. There's the other Fen Creeper. And I'm kind of curious what the rest of her mana will be. For the Lich King. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, let's Mass Dispel. And play this commander and think. I can deal 12, 13 damage to her, you know, or just going for it. I have a Holy Nova here, I have a Holy Smite. Either of those plus the Blue-Glow Warrior is the win, unless she plays some taunt. And she has, of course, you know, needs to kill all my minions. One of which is a 4/6 and not that easy to kill. And one of which has Divine Shield. So this is good. I can also Blue Ghoul plus the Ironforge Rifleman for 3 damage. Barring taunts. No Flame Strike. She does have a taunt, unfortunately. But I can kill it with what I have so far, and indeed she left that possibility open. Young Priestess. Okay, hopefully it does not buff the Taunter. That would actually be very annoying. Good. Alright. Well, that just trivializes things. I might have been able to win without this, but with it, it's very simple. Well played, my good woman. Well played. Kiwi toast. That actually sounds pretty delicious, kiwi toast. I have been having a lot of a Nutella toast lately. Well, not toast. I don't actually heat the bread, so I don't think it makes sense to call it toast. But I've been doing a lot of Nutella on bread. For those of you who don't know, Nutella is a chocolate hazelnut spread. You can find it in the ketchup and jam and bread aisle of your grocery store. It's somewhat expensive, but it's like a chocolate spread you can put on things or just eat with a spoon. It's delicious. In fact, talking about it makes me kind of want it right now. I've also got some Totino's pepperoni pizza rolls. My girlfriend is vegetarian, but she accidentally got the pepperoni one, so now I've got a big box of those. Of course, I'm the only one in the house who can eat them. It is a Herculean task, but I think I am up to it. And I got a bunch of 4-drops in my opening hand, so I need to mulligan that and hope to get something better. Nope, nope, kind of. Okay, good. So we got one thing I can actually play and one removal. As I have said before, Shadow Madness is a card I just don't put that much stock in. Sure, you know, it let me win the last game, but I might have been able to win without it, and all it really did was just remove a creature. Okay, so do you Shadow Word Pain that, or do you play the Ghoul? I'll save the Ghoul, we'll play the Blood Accelerator, try to use that to trade with the Flame Imp. I have a feeling this might be useful, more useful later on, than just trading with the Flame Imp. Is that a Shattered Sun Cleric? It's a motherfucking Shattered Sun Cleric. Well, the good news is that Shadow Madness will kill both of these. So I could just do nothing this turn. This would be dumb to play, it would just die to the Flame Imp. Oh yeah, we'll play the Ghoul. See, I don't think she'd want to trade her Flame Imp into it. Maybe she will, I don't know. I guess she does. So that Flame Imp killed 2 cards, and we got a... Oh, okay, good, don't play anything else. Stop playing things. Yeah, we're good. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so Shadow Madness after all my trash talking is really amazing here. Because I steal the Golem, kill the Cleric, and I get the damaged Golem. That, I mean, I was behind after the opening, but this just single-handedly turned it around. Wee-hoo! And I've got removal. Oh, why'd you have to go and do that? Why'd you have to go and do that? That's not nice. So I could do Sen'jin, but that would be an inefficient use of my mana. I think a more efficient use of mana would be to do this and heal it. So I get my Chillwind Yeti for 5 mana while I have the opportunity to do so. I mean, I could have played this Sen'jin to protect this damaged Golem, but the damaged Golem is not that valuable to me, and it's dead no matter what. At some point, this thing's gonna die, and the Golem is dead, so there's no point protecting it. Okay, so there goes the Golem. Here, I think it behooves me to kill that. That. Play this thing. Kill that thing. Let's see where we're at. He's got 6 cards to my 6. He can trade 1. There's nothing that he can do with Mortal Coil on. But he's got plenty of health, so he can life tap freely. I'm just going to play Boulder Fist Ogre. That's actually a very good development, because I have the answer to it. Now, that development will turn very sour very quickly if he has another Boulder Fist Ogre. But at the moment, I'm pretty okay with this. I got 7 power on the board. Got his health lower by 4. It's 2 less life taps he can do this game. And I got a Shadow Word Pain still, which would be good if he drops a Fen Creeper. This, however, this is a problem. This is a problem. He takes some more damage, which I can't complain about. Alright, can I get something good? Northshire Cleric? Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so we will ping off the shield. Play Northshire Cleric, heal this, see what we got. Glide of Pain, okay. So we're just going to run both of these in because I don't have any other option. And should I Shadow Word Pain this Flame Up? I think I will. It's risky because he might play like a Fen Creeper later, but it prevents him from killing off the Northshire Cleric if he finds a Mortal Coil or another removal for the Sen'jin. Okay, so he's life tapping, he's got 5 cards to my 6. Does he have a Mortal Coil in here? That would get him a card up for just 1 mana and wipe a creature off the board, so that's what he wants right now. Very badly. Does he have a Mortal Coil? He's got a... Oh, so this is actually really good for me, because I don't care about this thing. Alright, I get more card advantage, which is really good. I'll heal the Blade Master, because the Sen'jin is going to die to the Ventrico anyway. And I can actually now, if I wish, to get 4 cards by playing Holy Nova. 5 mana, I get 4 cards. It's a bit better than a Nourish. Or I could play Minions. Let's see what he has for Thought Steals. That, huh? Let's leave the Ventrico alone. It stops him from playing Minions, and Minions are the best way for him to come back right now. So if he Hellfires here, that would clear out everything, but it would take him down to 3 health. Then he'd be pretty much dead to Holy Nova and anything else. Okay, he life taps to clearly move of desperation right here. Now if he Hellfires, he will lose, and that's that. Pretty good game. Can't say I was struggling too much with that one. A nice and quick one after the slow game last time. Alright, 9-1. I actually have 2 chances to make it above 10. Good deal. Gosh, I'm a little bit surprised. I knew this deck was alright. I didn't think this deck was amazing. It does have a good card quality. Maybe the lesson here is that, you know, curve and stuff is nice, but really if your card quality is high, if the draft gives you, you know, good cards, you'll be in good shape. Which is disappointing because that kind of feeds into all the people who are like, man, oh, it's about the luck. But it's not really like luck about getting epics and legendaries. In fact, I think this is 2 arenas in a row and I've had not a single epic or legendary card. But just the card quality is so good that the decks work well. Ranked is what the name of this person seems to be. So we've got a bit of a non-bow here. These 2 cards do not play well together at all, but I'm going to keep them anyway because chances are one of them is going to die before the other one gets played. And I've got this nice turn 1 play with the Northstar Cleric and a Shadow Word Pain to protect it. Or for that matter, I could play the Unstable Ghoul to protect it. You know, there's just not that much at 2 mana that taunts. You've got your Frostwolf Grunt, which isn't that exciting, and of course Shield Master. But having a really cheap taunt that's actually effective is kind of nifty. Alright, this is a good time for the Unstable Ghoul, because normally Fairy Dragon is just a nightmare thing for the Northstar Cleric to deal with. Here, though, I drop the Unstable Ghoul, and now my opponent, you know, the Fairy Dragon could run in, but then the Fairy Dragon would die, the Northstar Cleric would live. He's in a bit of trouble here. He has to have a pretty good answer right now to stay ahead. Silence would be the best, I think. An Owl, silence this, Fairy Dragon, called Northstar Cleric. You know, you're off to a pretty good start at that point. With this creature, you have to focus not just on the death rattle, but the fact that it has taunt. I think if it were just the death rattle, it wouldn't be that great. But the fact that it taunts is what makes it so amazing. And you can see the Hunter doing what I've talked about, where, like, this seems like such an innocent creature, yet you're like, I can't do anything, actually, about it. There's nothing I can do. It just stops me dry and high. Is he thinking about kill commanding it? He's actually going to use a kill command. So he does go up a card. No, he doesn't go up a card at all. Now the Fairy Dragon and the Northstar Cleric trade. So, yeah, I'm equal on cards, and he, I mean, lost his kill command on that. That's pretty good. I think this is the time to use the coin. Either for Murloc Tidehunter, or sorry, Panda Coin Tidehunter or Coin Senjin. Both have their pluses, both have their minuses. I guess it's a matter of, do I think he has a good minion or not? Or I could just cautiously play one and save the coin for later. Okay, since I don't know what to expect, let's play it safe. I'm just not going to use the coin. We'll get some board presence here, see what he wants to do, play a Senjin next turn, which is almost always a really strong turn 4 play. And just see. Twilight Drake. Well, I cannot kill that with the pain. Yeah. Gross. Do I want a coin for Northstar Cleric here? Probably not. If I do Northstar Cleric, I'll do it next turn. But there's a good chance there's going to be nothing for me to heal. I doubt he will fail to come up with a point of damage for this engine. That was a smart play he made using Kill Command to kill off my Unstable Ghoul. I think a lot of people wouldn't have made that play because it's a very unsexy use of Kill Command. But in context, it let him clear the board. He had a good follow-up after it with the Twilight Drake, which priests can't really deal with at all on turn 4, unless they have Silence. Which I do have a Silence. I have a Mass Dispel. I just didn't draw it. He's thinking a lot. Maybe he doesn't have an answer. Maybe he doesn't have a way of dealing a damage to Ascension. That would certainly be a treat for the ages. No, he's just got a Fen Creeper. Perfect. Oh, this is great. Well, this is very, very good now, because what I can do here... Oh, Twilight Drake, it's tempting. But no, we Shadow Word Pain. I mean, there's no better creature in the game to kill with Shadow Word Pain than a Fen Creeper. We hit the Twilight Drake with the Ascension, play Northstar Cleric, heal the Ascension back up, draw a card. No use for the coin. We'll use a Murloc to finish off the Drake. Hit him for 1. And I did this wrong. Should have put the Northstar Cleric over here so that this was in the middle in case of Explosive Shot. But card-wise, I have 7 real cards, a coin, and then he has just 5 cards. And I'm ahead on the board. So this is pretty good. We got a decent minion to play, the Twilight Drake, and Thoughtsteal, which will actually make the Twilight Drake bigger if I choose to play it first. Or I could Thoughtsteal coin Twilight Drake, so the Twilight Drake would end up being the same size. Rubian Egg, huh? Okay. Unless I get Mass Dispel, can't avoid that egg. So what I will do here is indeed Thought Steal. See what he can give me. Buzzard and Explosive Shot. I'd love to play Explosive Shot, but actually I would not love to play Explosive Shot. What am I talking about? I actually have a Beast, though, for the Buzzard. That's cool. Alright, so we'll, see. Do I draw a card, or do I play the Drake? Well, you obviously got to play the Drake here. I think the reason for that is simply that you want a 4-6 if your opponent's about to get a 4-4. So he caught up a little bit there, but I have an Explosive Shot, which is pretty good, and a Buzzard Raptor combo, which is also good. Do I have any other beasts? I don't think I do. The bear might have to eat an Explosive Shot. Gets my Northstrike Cleric dead. Stormer Knight. Oh, he's going to kill my Murloc. What an ass. And he's placing correctly against Explosive Shot, no less. This is the perfect card to have there. Shadow Madness. Is it helpful? No, because this guy only deals 2 damage. But I can actually put it back into my hand with the panda. Is that worth doing? Explosive Shot's just not great. Explosive Shot here, and then this guy lives. Can't play Explosive Shot and Shadow Madness. Can play Buzzard, Raptor, 3 mana left over to do nothing with. Alright, we'll trust my instincts. I'm going to play the Shadow Madness to steal this guy. Kill that off. And I could kill this thing by running it into the Nerubian. But instead I'm going to hit him in the face and then panda it back into my hand. So now either of my minions will kill his. And I've got card advantage. So I think I'm doing okay here. It's just I wish I was doing really, really well. Instead I'm just doing pretty well. Down goes the Drake. This might die to my Knight or the Explosive Shot. So Explosive Shot is a pretty expensive way of clearing these 2 minions out. Aha. Okay, well, we'll take our chances then. I'll play the Knife Juggler, Stormwind Knight, see if I get lucky. I don't. So we'll use the Stormwind Knight to kill this. Well, you'll see. I should have probably run these guys in first, then I would have had a 50-50 chance. Oh, that would have been smart. That would have been very smart. I should have traded those guys, so I would have had a 50-50 chance of killing the thing. Oh, no, wait, no, never mind, I'm wrong. I played this so that there was a 1 in 3 chance of killing the Leper Gnome, and if a Leper Gnome had died, the Stormwind Knight could have killed his Raptor, and I could have gotten to keep my panda. That's what I was doing there. Right. Alright, so 5 mana to kill a Yeti is worth it, definitely. So, do I draw a card first with the Buzzard and the Raptor? Sure. That is what I'm going to end up doing, so I might as well do that first. Ooh, Spectral Knight. Okay, well that does change things. I will actually just go ahead and play the Spectral Knight, and then throw the Knife Juggler into this Yeti. So I'm way ahead on the board here. He'd have to have Buzzard and Hounds to have a chance in hell at coming back right now. It's a pretty good board. Head on cards, I have another cantrip, mass removal, and anything big he plays I can kill. So it's pretty much impossible for him to win without some monstrously good luck. And the Tundra Rhino is not going to do it. He's got this card he's been holding on to for a while that's apparently not Unleash the Hounds, or we would have played it here. Nor is it Houndmaster. I don't know what that card is, but I don't particularly care. Can I win? 4, 7, 9, 11? No, not quite. Okay. Let's kill that off. Swing, swing. Heal myself. I can't heal this, or I would heal it. And just pass the turn. This is fine. This is 9 damage. He's on the brink of death. Note that Explosive Shot cannot target characters. It's a Gladiator's Longbow, so he wasn't playing it just because it was too expensive, I guess. Well, it's a pretty good card here. The immunity, of course, makes a pretty big difference. Lets him actually kill off some of my minions. And now I kind of hope I can play something. Good, good, good. To Northrend, indeed. Holy Smite does not quite deliver the killing blow, so I'll just heal up and pass the turn. But if I get my other Holy Smite or a Holy Nova, or even a Bluegill Warrior, I got the kill, and that's assuming he clears my entire board, so this is Definitely a problem situation for him. I mean, he could stick around if he has explosive shot and, like, a way of killing this thing. He actually has a secret. Wow, is that really explosive shot? That would be hilarious. I kind of want to know if that's what it really is. It is an explosive trap. Wow, so he would have lived for a turn if I had not had Holy Smite. Well, even if I hadn't had the kill, obviously Shadow Word Death kills the Stormwind Champion, and I mean, I got all these other cards, including Thoughtsteal. It was just hopeless for him. Alright, well, wow, so I only had to play 2 arenas post Naxxramas to break the 9 mark. Although, I don't know, I should probably stop treating the 9 mark as being significant. Yeah, let's just say that getting up to 10 is not that significant anymore. I mean, I would say that 10 wins to me now is just as much better than 9 as 9 is better than 8 or as 8 is better than 7. I think the biggest barrier is between 7 and 6, and of course between 12 and 11, because 12 wins is the very vaunted pinnacle of Hearthstone achievement. But I used to consider 10 special because back in the day, back in the closed beta, the maximum number of wins in the arena was 9, and it was such a big deal when they bumped it up to 12. That happened still during closed beta. It was actually before open beta that the cap got bumped to 12, but that's a long time ago. And since I don't care about cards or prizes or gold anymore, getting up to 10 or 9 is not that big of a deal. I just always go as far as I can. Alright, so we've been pretty lucky in this run having the turn 1 coin plays. And what do you play? I think probably the Raptor first. Probably the Raptor. Just because it hits the hardest. No Northshire Cleric, which is fan-flibbity-tastic news. I'm not going to be thought-stealing any buzzards in this match, so hanging on to this Raptor doesn't really serve any purpose. And there's a Crocolisk. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. So if I'd played this first, I could have attacked into the Crocolisk and then Holy Smote it, and then I would have got to keep a creature alive. As it is, I'll take a little chance. I'll play the Ghoul, and I'm going to swing on by. Get some damage through. Try to see if I can get rid of this Croc with my Ghoul. I mean, he can attack the Ghoul and heal it, but that's an entire use of his turn, which isn't super impressive. Yeah, he's going to Holy Smite my Raptor. Well, if I had traded, the Holy Smite would have just been something else, so it's not that big of a deal. He heals himself instead of healing his minion. That is one of the most mind-boggling errors I could have ever conceived of, because right now, I just kill the Raptor with my guy, you see? Whereas if he had healed it, that would not be the case. So do I actually want to do it, or do I want to Holy Smite this now that that opportunity is open? I can Holy Smite this, keep my Raptor, and play the, or keep my, Ghoul, and play the Right Raider. Well, what's the point of hanging on to Holy Smite? I've got a good kill here, I keep a minion on the board. But really, he should have healed his Crocolisk. That would have stopped the Holy Smite and the Ghoul from being able to kill it. I keep forgetting what this thing is called. That's why I keep pausing, like, the Ghoul. Dread Corsair. Alright, so that does not die to the Ghoul because it has a very annoying 3 health. Luckily, Shadow Word Pain's a pretty good card, so I will use this to keep up the tempo. And hope he doesn't have any good 5 drops or anything like that. Sanjin would have been tempting as well. But figured, got the use for that card, might as well do it. I wanted to be turn 6 so I could play the Frost Elemental or Soul Priest and Burn. But I'm going to have to content myself barring a Spectral Knight arriving. Man, you see how often I'm hoping for Spectral Knight? It's such a good card. I'm just going to play the Sanjin next turn. Ooh, he heals, which is really good for turn 5 for him not to be able to spend all of his mana on cards. In fact, he passes the turn. Oh my god. Wow, that's huge. Well, I'm actually just going to play the Soul Priest then. Since there's nothing, I assume there would be something on the board, but since there's nothing, I might as well get my Burnination of the Countryside ready to go. Now, if he plays a really big minion that does not taunt, I will just freeze it and swing for 6 damage. He's going to Shadow Word Pain, which is a pretty good answer to Soul Priest. One of the best in the game. And he has a minion now? Why didn't he play this last turn? I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, let's freeze his Shazatsicles. And swing for 3 damage. Not as impressive as 6, but that's still pretty good, and I'm threatening to kill this and get some card advantage. We'll see if he wants to use Shadow Word Death on my 5/5. He does. Okay, so he's used a Pain and a Death, which is admittedly kind of annoying. And he's got a stupid monkey. Yeah. This ghoul is unfortunately not that useful. Balls. I could Dispel to get rid of the taunt, but what does that really gain me? Nothing? Yeah, let's just do this. I'll do this engine. Throw the ghoul away, even though I could. Oh my god, why did I play this engine first? Oh my god, that was stupid. That was really stupid. I should have played this engine after popping that ghoul. Silly me. Well, mistake's a mistake. This is 2 points healing. This would have been just 1. I should have not taken the needless damage there. Now this dies to Holy Smite and Holy Nova. So now I kind of return the favor of making a boneheaded play. So it could be anyone's game. He had that weird turn where he passed on turn 5, but after that, since he had the Shadow Word Pain and a Shadow Word Death, he's kind of caught up. Holy Nova? So this thing would have lived if I hadn't messed up my play last turn. That is quite sad, and he gets 2 cards out of the deal. Okay, that definitely swings the game firmly in his favor. But my mistake is what really sealed the deal. Alright, oh man, let's Thought Steal, see if he gives me anything good. Light Spawn and a Dark Cultist. Yeah, not exactly what I needed. I'm tempted to play this just to stop him from... No, we'll play the Light Spawn. Swing at his old face. Yeah, that was dumb. I lost an unnecessary point of damage on this engine, which cost me big time. He had some good cards, but I still would have been fine if I hadn't boneheadedly done that. I'm going to say it's a new card. I haven't played it before. My reflexes aren't finally honed yet.
We must cleanse the
Okay, this Stormwind Knight actually ended up being a real pain in my tuchus. So now he has mana left over conveniently to get the card off the Northshire Cleric as well. Motherfucker. Balls. Do I play this just to stop this Northshire shenanigan? Well, yeah, because if I play the Blade Master and heal it, the Northshire will give him a card. So we'll Master Spell. Playing this seems rather foolish. Let's just, actually, no, you know what? When you're behind, take risks. I'm going to play the Knife Juggler. I'm going to play the Cultist and just hope it kills the Northshire Cleric. Nope, not a chance. Well, it was a long shot. Oh, I'm disappointed with the quality of my play this game. Very, very, very disappointed. So this Stormwind Knight is just a friggin' hero. He's done so much. He's just gonna brute force kill everything. That's fine. Man, it was weird. I thought I had this game because he had like nothing to play for a couple of turns. Of course, I popped my Master Spell too early. Popping these guys would have been pretty great. Okay, this is the worst kind of game where you really can't concede, but you kind of want to. There's just no hope whatsoever. We'll see. Maybe he'll give me something really great. I can mind control it. Maybe he'll play Deathwing. Then I'll mind control it and then win. Who knows? Misclick Deathwing. What a way to go out.
The damned stand ready.
Boo hoo hoo. Everything's terrible. Everything's just the worst. So we can see and say well played. Alright, this will be a little bit of a longer video because it's a little bit too soon to end it. But the next game is probably going to take me above the 45-minute mark, but we'll make it a little bit longer as opposed to a little bit shorter. If I win, that means we can actually start the next video with a draft, which is great. If we can manage that. And if I lose, we can start the next one with a draft. And if I win, we'll have a cliffhanger. It'll be at 11-2, and then the next video will start with me at 11-2, trying to make it up to 12. And then I'll do a draft after that. Priest, oh my god, this is the same guy, Terratron. I should have waited longer. Although I don't know, he like played badly and had a really slow start, so it's like I really feel like I should have won, but then he just went online with that stupid Stormwind Knight while I had a bunch of junk in my hand. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I think I've got a decent chance against this guy, and it is, you know, kind of nice if you can get your revenge against someone. Now, I know he's got like a Northshire Cleric in there, but he didn't get it in his opening hand, which is good. So we will rock you. See if the ghoul can do a better job this time than last time. This thing will trade with a 3/2, which is nice. Or, you know, any 2 toughness minion. Alright, so again, I can choose to either trade this, or use a Holy Smite, or use a Blue Gold Warrior to kill the Swamp Ooze. If I can play the Blue Gold Warrior, have a 2/1. Well, I'd rather have a 1/3 than a 2/1. So let's smite this thing and swing at his face. I wish I could play Sen'jin next turn. That would be super great. But I can't.
Shields up.
I wish I had a Dark Cultist or a Blade Master. But I don't. However, I will Shadow Word Pain just for tempo's sake. Bide my time until I can play Sen'jin. Now I know he's got at least one Shadow Word Pain and at least one Shadow Word Death in his deck. And he did get good uses of both of those last time. He pained my Soul Priest and then he deathed my Frost Elemental. Wow, is this worth it? Just to get this Drake out of here? Play the Sen'jin as well. I'm going to play the Sen'jin. We'll wait. We'll see what the opponent wants to do here. Because it's possible he'll go after my Sen'jin, and then after I master spell, I can get something else and the Drake, and then use this guy. So he has a Shadow Word Pain again, which means that even if I master spell, this thing isn't actually that useful. Crap. Can I get a Shadow Madness? I hate to ask for that. No, can't get a Shadow Madness to save my life. Well, let's do this thing. Blue Gold Warrior seems pretty pointless, so I'm just going to pass the turn. This did not get off to a good start. Not even close. Not even... Oh, Stormwind Knight. God damn it. You again. You again. Well, alright, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. So I can master spell and take this back down to 1, but I cannot, unfortunately, do much more than that. So, okay, we'll play the Soul Priest here. Burn the Loot Hoarder. He can kill this with what he has on the board, but that might put him into Holy Nova range? I don't know. Damn it, Terratron seems to have my number. Oh, he got another Shadow Word Pain. That's bullshit! Oh, crap on a donkey. Crap on a donkey with extra cheddar. That's all I gotta say to that. It's just that there's nothing more that needs to be said. This game is even worse than the last one. Should I just concede this? I mean, really, what's gonna happen that's gonna make me win? What is going to happen that's going to make me win? This is just disgusting. 2 Shadow Word Pains and just really good minion plays. Man, he's had pretty decent draws both games. Apart from missing turn 5 in the last game and then roaring back into it, he's just had solid draws all around. He's playing more stuff. Sucks to be me. Heals himself. Man, this guy likes to heal himself instead of his minions. All the more embarrassing that I'm losing to him. Well, that's that. So, yeah, kind of a lame end to this video, but if you want to take pity on an old man, click the like and subscribe buttons. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you again soon. We're going to start a new draft in the next video. I guess if you want to see my prize, we'll pop it open. See what's behind the curtain, as it were. Blah. I don't really care about the money or anything like that. I really only do the cards every so often when I get up to 10. We can sneak peek. We can sneak peek the next arena. So the next video, is going to be Warlock, Mage, or Druid. Alright folks, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Take care.